This floral display near the intersection of Laurel Avenue and 11th Street in Beaumont is in memory of a beautiful young woman whose life was taken too soon in a horrific chain of events at this location. In the early morning hours of April 3rd, 2014, Dominique Reed and a friend were wrapping up a girls' night. It was around 4:30 a.m. when the driver of a pickup truck hit their car. Reed was in the passenger seat.
Dominique Reed was in a vehicle apparently looking for insurance or vehicle information, and this gentleman shot her, killed her, and then shot at the other young lady that was with her.
The man who had crashed into their car had started firing a gun at them.
I know that rifle round shell casings were recovered at the scene.
Reed's friend, who had been driving the car, ran for help.
She was able to get away and flag another person down, and as she was talking to him, the suspect drove up to them and shot the Good Samaritan.
That Good Samaritan suffered a wound to his shoulder but survived. Reed's friend was not hurt, but Reed, who was a 22-year-old mother of a 2-year-old son named Levi, died at the scene.
Before I got to the place, I kept saying, let her be in the hospital, let them have the wrong person, let them have the wrong name, and stuff like that, or let it be that she in the hospital, maybe she got shot and she was in the hospital. I kept on being like that, thinking that she's alive.
Deborah Johnson is Dominique Reed's mom and can't speak of her daughter without getting emotional.
To Dominique, she was a beautiful soul, laughter, and happy, loving. She was outspoken, and she just loved everybody.
The driver who caused the wreck and followed it up with the shooting rampage that claimed Reed's life fled the scene. He remains at large.
I believe he's just ruthless, with no heart. You know, you never came forward. It's, you know, even if you have to do the consequences of what you have done. You never came forth, and it's going to be 10 years, April the 3rd. Still out there living your life, not thinking about I should come forward and let them know that I'm the one did it to this child, this innocent child. He have no respect of a person.
Detective Jeff Hancock is the lead investigator in this unsolved homicide, and he's determined to find Reed's killer to bring closure to Johnson and Levi, who is now 12 years old.
We're coming up on the 10-year anniversary in April of this year, so it's something that has been weighing on the department for a long time.
Johnson says she cannot have peace of mind until the man who robbed her of her daughter and Levi of his mom is in custody.
Every day I go to work, I go to the store, I look at people, and I'll be like, is that the person?
But now it appears Beaumont PD might be closer to cracking this case. That's why the Criminal Investigation Crimes Against Persons Division is releasing new information on the suspect.
We have reason to believe that the suspect in this homicide may be a Hispanic male.
And Sergeant Jesus Tamayo says he likely lives in the area of the crime scene in the vicinity of Laurel and 11th. Sergeant Tamayo also says the truck the killer was driving was a 2002 to 2007 black Chevy or GMC pickup.
By now should be in the mid-30s to late 30s, and we believe at the time he might have been in the mid-20s to late 20s.
Do you think he's still here?
We believe he may be in and out of Beaumont, but then again, we also know that he was out of the state. In fact, out of the country for a while.
Sergeant Tamayo says this person of interest appears to come back and forth to the U.S., and he's making a plea, especially to the Hispanic community, for help in tracking him down.
We want anybody who has information about this homicide and any other homicide to not fear any legal status here in the States. We don't ask for anything. All we want is the information related to the homicide.
I say to the public, come forward with anything. Any little thing, any detail, we never know what it could be. It could be the biggest break in the case.